Spidey, go for it.
Read the thing.
Oh shit! Yo, so this is
the final episode.
Damn, we are on the final episode of Fooly Cooly. About to figure out exactly what the fuck is going on in this goddamn show. At least I hope so. We're hoping it's not a loss. I think we have more questions, also getting answers every episode. So,
Season 1, Episode 6,
FLCLimax.
Uncut?
Holy shit, it's called FLCLimax.
Oh, wow.
So,
FLCLimax.
It's gonna be the end of it all.
It is a bunch about boners.
It is. It's all a boner show.
It's a boner show.
Boners and
boner
big dick
show.
energy.
It's puberty.
What was the whole? Every episode title was like Firestarter,
Yeah.
Full Swing,
Brittle Bullet.
Brittle Bullet.
Brittle Bullet.
Oh, that could be like an impetency thing, you know? When sometimes you have a little too much whiskey and you gotta really pinch it
just
to
won't
get it
go
going.
up. Yeah.
Pinch it.
That was a joke. Don't pinch
Oh.
Not a
Brittle
joke.
Bullet.
You tried it
is what
once.
we call
Wait,
it.
Brittle Bullet, is that with the dad we find out he's in the closet?
When the dad was basically,
Do we see
dehydrated
him
dad.
do anything to her? It's always like him doing
was
to
the-
her,
he
right?
was the
Is he
vibrator.
impotent?
No, she kept using him, but he didn't work with the NO.
Just-
That was a full swing, because Brittle Bullet was the one
Yeah.
where the dad was briefly dressed as a Nazi while shooting at his child.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the one where he where the hand was the gun and
Not a
the
lot
thing
of,
came out of him and under the girl and
Yeah.
Not a lot of story behind that.
Yeah. There was.
I
His dad
mean,
was just a
Japan
Nazi
was in
on
World
the
War
side.
II,
That's
and
They-
maybe...
We're on one
It's part of
person's
the,
side.
it's in their anime.
Yeah. So, who wants to do the market
I
substitute
got it.
thing?
This is not a market substitute. Support the
ain't.
original version on the other things we.
VRV,
Crunchyroll.
Funimation.
It's
No
Crunchyroll?
one.
Crunchyroll, right?
Hit the like
Crunchyroll.
button.
Hit it.
Subscribe if you haven't done so yet.
Do
Check
it.
out
Why
our
wouldn't you have by now?
Patreon page.
Honestly.
If you're not watching this on
They're
Patreon.
hilarious.
It allows
Why aren't
the
you?
lovely normies to all
You
sorts
guys
of
are
fun
hilarious.
stuff. Sketches, podcasts, a
No.
cooking show,
Yeah.
live streams. Check out the gaming channel. All that fun stuff. Follow us on social media.
Yeah. We're going to have a
Links in the
calendar that's
description.
all Will, with his shirt off.
Yep.
With different guitars. With different expensive guitars.
Different guitars.
Yes. And like a song to play.
Covering your junk.
Guitar
Yes.
picks over the nipples. Yeah.
Yeah,
brother.
and then a QR
Yeah,
code
yeah.
for the song that's supposed to play
Yeah.
while they're doing it in the
The
background.
Fooly Cooly calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You're just making it just like going Fooly Cooly.
I wasn't ready for all this.
If I can't be butt naked on the
Neither was
best
I.
one.
It's alright.
You
All right,
can.
now that's like, yeah.
Play.
America
Play.
2020, so you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, last thing. We're gonna have a pretty decent discussion at the end of this. I am gonna plan a podcast for this when we wrap up. Some of the people on the couch will obviously be on the podcast. We can't have all of them because we don't have that many microphone inputs. But if you guys are enjoying this, please comment down below. We did all 6 in a run, so we don't know. You might have hated this, and right now we might just be now knowing that you did. But I'm pretty sure you liked it. Let us know. Let us know if you like these people's faces and you want to see them return. Because that's the only way they come back.
Look at
That's
his face.
Please, please, sir.
Never see us again.
Hey,
Why the
shout
last-
out
why
all
the
you
last
guys
time?
coming here today. I think it's gonna be fun.
Right?
Let's
I
go for 3 years
enjoyed
since
it.
y'all didn't like it.
I'm happy you let us sit next to my boyfriend dad because I love
This is
him.
not. This, I will accept this.
I like,
Okay.
leave room for Jesus.
Can help prevent Alzheimer's disease for grandpa and grandma.
What?
Really?
That's probably a fact.
Me every time.
Same. Same. I love
Ah, you almost had it.
Ironically, I'm the only person in my house that can use chopsticks really well.
Mina can't.
Same. I'm
She
great
cannot
with
use chopsticks. Neither can Kai.
My dad made it a mandatory thing in our household.
He's had a mushroom stamp on his forehead. I don't know if anyone took that or not, but
Yep.
there was a mushroom right on the head. That's very artistic for your city.
I mean, it's fire. That's a tourist attraction.
Definitely.
Last time it was like this, now it's like this.
Thank you. Okay, I was
His
like,
hand slowly about to pick up the iron and just fuck the city up.
but it's going backwards instead of forwards.
Kind of cock back.
It's like the right-handed judge
This guitar's gonna attack me again.
about to give a signal for an execution.
Foreshadowing.
We stopped serving super spicy curd.
Oh, they vanished.
Yep. Haruko and Kanti are gone.
Yes.
She's on a bike.
A hand rubbing an iron?
That's what I thought.
That's just the way it is.
Does it want to iron out the wrinkles?
Of what?
Like the wrinkles on the brain.
And we'd all be brainless morons. Those wrinkles are how we think.
What?
But of course, you know the real side
back.
is Robin. She's always been like that.
Core form. He needs to activate his core.
The parameters aren't completely clear yet. Then, of course, it would activate yet. Oh, what did I do?
That's right down the terminal.
It's almost 3D.
For the play activities.
We get it. She squats.
Wow. Her lips are always puckered.
It's hilarious.
It's always blowjob lips.
Nada does not like this bitch. Yes.
Yeah, she hurt his feelings. Fuck her and the clip she
What's
claims.
up with dude's lips, man? Like, they're like,
Yeah.
okay.
We're just not gonna.
Nope.
Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
All right.
Okay, let's talk about the smoke and the cigarette. That's going up all in your nose if you're holding it in your
Eyes
mouth.
burnt.
Right? She has no sense of smell.
It's a skill set to smoke a cigarette like that.
Right?
It really is. You go,
And yeah, and the coordination at all times.
yeah, it's hard to breathe.
And the face muscles.
Smoke
Oh, he's cute. That's the only way you can address that.
Right. Doesn't freak out about anything.
Oh, he's back to drinking the sour drink.
Hell yeah. Drinking his own shit now. Put it here, waited for you to come this way all day.
He hasn't had horns lately.
Did he just smack the eyebrows on him?
I think you just smacked him in the eyebrow.
Oh, disrespect. That's what happens when she leaves? The last dude smacks eyebrows on you?
Look at his kitty love.
Space alien butt.
His butt is real clenched right now. Just tense.
This is
No.
a back shot he's trying to
Exit only.
firm it up, you know.
Right?
Oh, that's what Adam Muskez.
They say he can still hold star systems.
Look at me, come on.
Right. Oh, you better not. That thing's a cat.
Yep.
Nope, it's a dog. Catfisher.
Never know.
Never knows best.
Yeah.
So, all these cigarettes, how are you writing on them?
Eats and grows.
She's real obsessed with that.
That's
Oh
an
yeah, she's
anime
got a
trope.
problem. And she just left her shit.
I know. Come on, at least take your shit out of
What an asshole. Yo, take these eyebrows off of you, man.
No, this is how a mighty guy in Rock Lee started, and they escaped to a village.
it. He has to slap him on the next X.
Don't go in there, man.
Here comes the manga.
Look at their fucking faces.
Wow!
The people's crotch. Were we just talking about The Rock?
We should bring the actually have Rock
Just have him in here.
Listen.
Whoa.
No!
What the fuck did I just look at?
Fooly Cooly is coming?
I think he's beating up. Grandpa's exhausted.
What?
So they said not to do the manga thing.
What do you mean, right? Quit fooling around. It's not cool, you know.
Pure
Got you on the
connection.
backswing,
You
man.
gotta have Duke in the boy.
Out of the entire house. Oh, the bandage is back.
I mean, he just got fucking wailed on.
Much a cooler band-aid. It wasn't like the X-Cross tape and gauze.
She made herself at home real fast.
Who are you really?
A bad bitch.
Were you just about to confess your great love for me?
I didn't know you were awake.
It's not a no.
Asking
Why
questions.
did you come back anyway?
Just to see
Make a
you.
statement. Sooner?
Your head's the only one that works, Taku. You want to throw everything away and come with me?
You mean it? Why are you being so nice?
Come on, Taku. You're still just a kid, you know?
Where did you go?
Why are you being so nice. Like, she's beat the shit out of you this entire series.
Multiple times and explain nothing. This is Stockholm syndrome.
Relationships are complicated.
She's kinky.
We spent here is like a whole lifetime of dying slowly. But now Papa is here. That's how I know there really is a world outside.
Where are the lights on?
This way airplanes don't crash in the giant iron, I guess.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, so we're just running away with a 12-year-old.
That's it.
Actual kidnapping.
Where is your father?
High jump.
He's just a big
Perfect
old
form.
boy.
Ooh. Kick the legs.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So when she was in those shorts earlier, I think those are just their gym clothes. I don't go to school in Japan, though.
We got some commission.
They were rented.
Rented? What? We had to buy it.
We gave him back again.
Jesus.
Over this. You need to stop. If we're gonna go do this, go all the way. Okay?
Just be beating meat in the passenger seat.
Right. Like I want to go 100%, not this edging 30. That's how you start killing people.
Yep.
I tried to tell you, you can't get some off-brand just because it's jumbo size. You have to stay with the good kind, like I said.
Must be ramen.
Yep.
Stuff like that, man.
Oh yeah, that gas station ramen's gross.
Oh yeah, if you eat the wrong shit, it's terrible.
A Naruto.
Think of it like, man, this smoke is really obnoxious.
You're always fighting medical mechanical, right? I mean, is that your job?
They took something from me, something I really want, so I'm trying to get it back. That's the deal. Yeah, that's the one, Chief.
Remember she got splashed earlier?
Now a little payback for splashing me.
Oh, look at that karma.
Funny.
She's ruthless. Gonna get bigger.
He should be at least the size of a Vespa. Take it. Yeah, buddy.
Come on, Chief. Let's go find the next one.
She about to be the final villain.
So wait, is there more Fooly Cooly? Is there like...
I think that's it. Well.
They made a 2 and a 3, and they were
Damn.
just alright, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really remember them too
But
well.
they just came out like recently, it's the last couple of years.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, give it a break.
They're homeless now.
Some good music.
Relaxing. How big is it now? Oh shit.
Damn.
Now he's a hassle.
No, the whole paycheck is the dog food.
After this.
Look at her.
Get some sleep. What are you doing?
Chicken and beer.
Hurry! Someone's gonna see us!
It's not just wife, but what he done.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna eat you niggas.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna
Nice.
eat
What's
you
going eating girl?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you want revenge.
A pupil should not skip school for no reason.
Yes, I totally agree. When I was in the 6th grade, I was in charge of the hamster. I caught a cold and I was absent. So when I went back to school, 2 or 3 days later, it was dead.
What?
But the kids who said that had never once taken care of a hamster in their lives. Did they?
I'm talking about
Worst advice ever from his dad.
You'll be unlike that hamster, now just enjoying its freedom. What do you like to do when you're off the clock?
I don't want to talk about that now.
Oh, he's trying to get in them guts.
Ew.
Oh, no, run!
This kind of problem is nothing, trust me.
That's how you get a lawsuit. I take it back. Bushy brows is trash.
Yeah, he's gonna get me too.
Yeah.
He is definitely gonna get me too.
Nah, he's B2ing himself. Let's be real.
Hiding out. Look at you. Don't just assume my gender.
Oh, here we go. The brains.
That's it. He's a component. He's part of the
What?
He's a medical mechanica robot.
Yeah.
Hamtaro?
Oh my god, I forgot about him, Tara.
The sacrifice.
Sleepy time's all over.
you see the bottom of that thing?
The tiny legs.
Well, coin slot.
Climax!
Oh.
Not yet. It's still missing something. I'm not sure what.
Oh, so main core fills a hole or something, I would assume?
Yeah. It's the kid.
Where are your eyebrows? Take them off.
They suck.
She's only thinking about herself. She doesn't care what happens to you. She doesn't care what happens to anyone. But you have family and friends who live here. And that high school girl. You want to save her, don't you? Of course you do. How much pain before you realize? Are you out of your mind? You brat!
It's time to get what I want, but I need your help, Kate.
He's the middle.
Now do it!
She just called him Taco.
Lunchtime.
You're doing exactly what mechanical wants. They're flattening planets all over the galaxy. Even the pirate king has been captured. They're using him to lure you in. It's over. It's all over.
But they were using Adam's. He's dead.
Oh shit.
Conti. Oh, he was in Conti the whole time? Or was that...
I think it's part of him.
Yeah.
He do it. He got the powers of the pirate king.
First of all, Luffy, you do
I
not
know.
disrespect.
You can't do that.
Oh, come on. A bass player will never take out a guitarist.
He's
Shots
fucking
fired.
dual wielding that shit.
Through 4 strings.
I mean, she's standing still, so I feel like she can hit the head.
What?
Oh, what the?
Ultimate boner!
So it's calling to Phoenix.
Hey, he shot it up into the fucking galaxy now.
You're still a kid, Taco.
Yeah, we'll wait till.
Fuck you. No.
I'm like, you totally fucked up my city and you're just gonna leave?
Yeah.
And
You
took my
fucked
fucking
up with
double
me.
guitar.
You didn't even care about me in the first place. Let's start from there. Trying to lead this kid on. No. Come back on the Vespa. I need to talk to you.
That uniform looks really stupid on you. What about you? Here, I can't drink that. It's too hard.
She always does this shit.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
The fuck? What's that?
We crossed the bridge as usual. And before we knew it, the seasons had changed.
Well, he's still there.
Is that bitch left-handed? Am I just not noticing that?
No.
Nah, I think Rickenbach was
The
like
E string, the big string was on the over to the right. Well, that's it, y'all.
What the fuck strum the guitar thing?
What's
Boy,
wrong
I'm
with the
glad I
guitar?
answered all those questions.
Yeah.
Also, one of the new Fooly Coolies is called FLCL Progressive.
Yeah.
So maybe it's more progressive than this. I don't know. If that has anything to do with it.
Oh.
But that was how do I describe that?
I don't know what
Wet.
happened.
That was wet.
God.
I wouldn't say, wet meaning that it's watery, nothing's really ending, and everything's kind of spilling all
Everything's
over the
very
place.
fluid.
But it kept my attention the whole time.
Yeah, I'm
Very
gonna drink
much
it.
so.
I'm gonna
It
drink
did.
the water.
Right.
So wait, he became the Pirate King at the end.
The Pirate King
It's Adams.
kind of came out of him at
Yeah.
the end. Is how I saw that.
So
Okay,
Adams
and then
And
was
then
he
in
just
him.
left.
No. Like, you know how he has that NO
Yeah.
portal in his head?
Yeah.
And they were like, so I
he
mean,
came out.
I just assume he came out of the portal.
Okay.
And then just
And then he
bounced.
shot him out.
Yeah, it looked like it. Well, so like they said,
Shot
the
him away
medical
from the planet.
Mechanica had Adamus as a prisoner,
Yeah.
and I think Haruka was trying to break him out so she could steal his NO power. But instead, it looks like Takun got there first, and then instead of keeping that power, he just let him bounce.
Yeah.
So she's like, I gotta go find him. He's out there in the universe somewhere.
She's angry.
I really think there's a bunch of artists that sat around and be like, I just want to draw some shit with, like, I don't know, like this fights this, and they're like, all right, go for it.
I'm gonna write it happens.
All
I'll write a
scene when like
script
this
for
shit
it.
happens, like, all right, whatever. Let's put pieces together and make a story out of it.
I don't know where I saw this at, but I think it was somebody was quoting a creator, and the internet tell me that I'm wrong, so probably am. But he was just like, he had these ideas, and like he was like, they don't fit together in a story, but he was like, I just want to do it anyway. And he was like, I don't know, he was like, you know, when you grow up, everyone's like, it's got to make sense, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. He was like, but I just think it's dope, and I just want to do it, and he did it, and it is dope.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, it is dope.
so like, yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of.
See, I wonder who is this
album.
person that they basically modeled the whole Vespa. Oh, I thought it was that person. Who did they model the Vespa off? Like, whose Vespa are we watching right now?
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's
Must've
a
been
live one, and they're just like, no, this just has to be iconic. I want it in my show.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's so much shit about it. Everybody can do their own research for the podcast.
Straight up.
Also, don't worry. You're not going to get any for sure answers, so you can tell us what you want it to
It's every lib art student's wet dream. I get to go and just talk about things that are
Damn.
abstract.
No Nick Fury at the end.
be. No Nick Fury. We got to
Damn.
get ready the Fooly Cooly initiative.
Really cool.
The Fooly Cooly initiative.
So, was there anybody... I'll tell you guys what I think it's about, but you guys have to say what you think it's about first.
Coming of age.
Coming. Full stop.
I think.
Period.
Yeah, I guess that's what I would say. I mean, puberty, sex. We all saw the euphemisms, but maybe it was a coming of age story for a little Natoa.
I feel like it's just all of the
Naota.
different
Naota.
like things that you experience in that coming of age and how like they don't all make sense, especially when you're kind of coming into yourself. Like you have all these like feelings and emotions and these thoughts and your hormones are going crazy, and a lot of times they don't make sense. They don't fit together. You have these like very poignant life experiences that if you put them all sequentially, they don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But they
Being
still
a
like fucking
teenager
shape
is
you.
nuts. Yeah, exactly. And they stick with you. Like the stories that we remember maybe aren't like the most like traditional type stories, but they're the ones that we remember, like those weird moments in our lives, even if they were embarrassing, are the ones that like we keep going back to, you know? And I think it's like that weird hodgepodge of figuring out who you are in life, what you want out of
I
life.
can see that, because especially with the way he was like, oh, it's too carbonated, I don't want it. Like, he
Right.
like seems to like, oh, it's too sour, but then he'll drink it when he starts
Yeah.
liking the girl. So it's like he doesn't quite know who he is yet.
Yeah,
him
it's very
finding himself.
explorative.
Yeah.
He's trying different masks, and he's trying to
Yeah.
transcend the
Yeah.
mask. I love that line.
Yeah, and it's more of watching him really just grow into like realizing, no, adults are like this, kids are like this. This is people.
Yeah.
Shit's weird, and
Yeah,
you gotta
and
roll
everyone's
with the fucking
fucked up.
punches.
It's
Like,
like,
Yeah.
he kept saying, like, you're still a kid. You're still a kid.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like, it's like a boy
you gotta
trying to
realize
learn
this
how to
shit's
like be a man. Like when you're a little kid, like you see your dad and stuff, you're like, okay, you got like a general idea of like what a grown-up man is. I think like some of that's him exploring that. And kind of like you said, when they're like, you're just a kid, like people keep reminding him of that, but he's trying to be like something more. He's trying to like, you know, I don't know, like where he gets all cocky in those one episodes, or like at the end where he becomes all powerful and stuff like that. It's like, I think it's him experimenting with that.
Yeah, that and then the whole like him, whatever the relationship is with the brother's girlfriend. I don't know if it was actually really happening kind of deal by the end, because she's just doesn't give a fuck about what's going on with him. Like,
Yeah, she's also very sad. Like she
Yeah.
cannot. She's like she's super
She needs
obsessed
a
with her
friend.
brother. She needs something, and the other girls in high school bully her. They were taking her shoes and throwing them in the water and shit. So
blunt
like,
and a high five, she'll be fine. Get
she
you-
fucking super close.
The cigarette ain't gonna help, though. No.
What do you think about the use of guitars?
solid. And I don't have any kind of guitar history.
I want to research that because there's a reason why they picked those, and I want to know why.
I think it's dropping solid.
I think it's because you pick like the pillows to do the soundtrack, so it's punk. So it's kind of rebellious. It's like adolescent rebellion music is punk. So I think there's a lot of symbolism in that of like, I can't remember her name, but like that main character was very punkish.
Hardcore,
Her attitude and stuff like that. I think it was like some of that. It's like that teenage angst or like that punk mentality.
Teen angst.
But I like it because he was also. Yeah, but like thinking, but you're like back then, like as a kid, everything felt so profound, but yet people are still telling you you're just a kid. We're like, no, but I feel like I've overcome this huge thing, like riding a bike. When you were learning, it was the hardest thing in the world, and as an adult, you're like. But then when you're in that realm of it, you're like, no, I'm some hot shit. I'm learning from things. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, and also those like relationships you have when you're like a teenager feels so significant. And like looking back on like people I dated in high school, I'm like, who were they? You know, but at that time, everything just feels so raw and
This is
intense.
the most important thing.
And when it doesn't go well, it's literally the end of the world. And it's like literally the end of the world. His relationships didn't work out, you know?
He did say I love you to her at the end, though.
He did? He kissed her, gave up all that power.
No, he kissed her and then whatever.
Yeah, and then she was like,
and then he turned into a
and then a giant space bird popped out of his face.
And then picked up the iron.
That's why you don't get married.
That's why you don't kiss, because you'll get pregnant and a space phoenix is gonna pop out of your face.
And you may or may not die.
So I think it's like you know, when you're a kid, like all the emotions you have are grand, like they're fucking huge. Like when you feel embarrassed, it's the worst embarrassment. Like when you are dealing with, especially when you're going through puberty and like you're getting turned on, you do not know what the fuck's going on, and like this feels like that shit like manifest. It's just like every single moment feels overwhelming, and like you don't know what the fuck to do, and you're just trying to. And sometimes it feels like your fucking head's exploding, and sometimes it feels like, you know, the world's upside down, and you don't know. It's just shit's going on, and it's like feels like life's happening to you. And you're just like, I'm just along for the ride, and like everything it's such a big deal. But maybe it's not.
I like how it starts off with basically you're just like he's getting the random boner of the thing in his head, and then by like the middle of it, he's just like, yeah, well, this shit happens. Like, I can fucking handle it now.
I'll shoot it out in space if I got to.
Right. It's just a new act.
I appreciate that though for the first episode, because it's like how the time period of how he's thinking is. It's like constant screaming, and then he's catching up, and he's like, okay.
Now I'm the shit. Like,
Now I'm trying to figure out the pace until that happens again when you, I don't know, hit 16.
But
now
did he learn anything? Because at the very end, it kind of seemed like he.
I gotta watch it
twice.
I gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch this again.
That's one of the things you gotta watch a couple times.
It's like Orange High School Host Club. Gotta watch it again.
So he with the drink at the end, like I mean, you saw him drinking the pulpy one because Haruka was. He tried to drink the sour one because my Mimi was. And
we were talking about that.
She was like, "You want to drink?" He's like, "No, I don't drink it. It's too carbonated." Like, and she's like, "You're still such a kid," but it feels like he's cool with that now. Like he's like I'm fine. Like I'll do what I want. I'll drink what I want. Like I don't have to try to be cool. So I don't know. Like I think that's just his arc is like becoming like comfortable with like who he is, which is all teenagers. That's your arc. Eventually, you're gonna learn that you're a weird, smelly motherfucker, and you're gonna have to get used to it.
Yes, you want to expedite adulting, accept how you are now. Everybody's weird. You're that brand of weird, and keep it moving, because that'll cut out so many years of
It's
worry.
weird once you move into that age where like cliches or things that you start saying, you're just like, no, man, it's all right. You gotta take life one day at a time. You're just like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm that weird older kid around these teenagers now.
Right, like
that sounds like driving around like, man, these kids today just don't make any damn sense.
You're like, no, I'm turned into my dad.
You start putting on again. You put on Rage Against the Machine. No.
This next generation of kids, I don't know.
The whole wear shorts in winter. Like, what's
a lot of
they don't even know how to look it up in the dictionary.
A lot of our friends say that shit now. They'll be like, oh my god, like back in our day, or like kids these days. And I'm like, bro, it's always been the same. Like shit's legitimately getting better. Like just trends wise, things are getting better. And I know you think that these kids are wilding out, or they're having sex and they're doing all the shit they're doing is the shit that we were doing, bro. We're just old now. Is what's happening. Like the world's not changing. You changing. The world's doing its own thing pretty constantly.
You're just getting
and you fucking move through it and you fucking change over. I don't know. I still don't even know if I feel like a real adult. I am, unfortunately.
I feel like that's all adulthood. No one knows what you're doing and paying attention.
I feel like a giant kid, man.
Yeah.
Me and Kai hang out. We're literally kids. We play video games. We like this dude just got into the D&D and shit, and I'm all excited about it. So I'm like, ooh, check this out. Let's hit this storyboard and shit.
I think that's important though, man. Like, look at this fucking room makes you feel like a kid.
But that's the thing. Like, as an adult, you just take on what you had as a child, and then you don't give a fuck what anyone has to say about it.
Yeah.
And then you find people just like you
that are doing that same
shit. This was our childhood. Like, this is exactly what we want to continue to do. Type shit. This is fucking amazing.
It was like we had a discussion. We were like, just do all the stuff that you want to do as a kid. That's essentially what adulting is. No one knows what they're doing. Talking to parents now, and it's funny because my mom's like, I still don't know what I'm doing. We're winging this together. Right. Children are a lot, and I'm like, this is a lot. I don't know how you did this.
Man, I'm curious thoughts on like, I think that the first couple episodes, like main dude, was it Taku?
Taku.
was always getting like the crap beat out of him by girls.
Yeah.
And I can remember like way back in the day, that was like the way girls showed you they liked you was like to punch you or mess with you or shit like that. But I'm just thinking like he was like getting beat up and then like he stopped getting beat up later on. Like he started to become like more of a badass. So it's like maybe he was like kind of maturing a little bit. Yeah. But I don't know.
Self-worth, he's gaining.
Even
everybody his ass whooped the first
time around. By everything. Yes.
So even my Mimi at the end, she leaves town to become a photographer and stops caring so much about her ex relationship and being in that town. Like she's like, you know, she had to grow up and like move out and like do her own thing. So like even she's got an arc. I also like the last like manga joke where they're like, yeah, we couldn't keep doing it. And they even ask you what Fooly Cooly means. And fucking hell.
We never found out.
What do you got? Oh, what does everybody think Fooly Cooly means?
We never found out what the robot was building either.
Oh, they showed it once. It was a birdhouse.
Oh,
okay. They showed it in that second before he covered it. That's
I think it's solidly just erotica. Like I think it's just Fooly Cooly is just erotic actions.
Yeah.
Whatever form you'll make it, whether you're making an innuendo or it's just
I think it's arousal.
I think Fooly Cooly is just like the hodgepodge mess in your brain when you can't describe like these growing pains that you're experiencing. Maybe it's just Fooly Cooly. Yeah, it's like, whatever. You want to hang out? You want to go to a party? Fooly Cooly, whatever. I don't know. It's just
everything and nothing at the same time.
Bro, that shit right there. That's Fooly Cooly as fuck.
Exactly. Right.
So
make this like
what they were
natural.
talking about, they were talking about that the FLCL whatever was like if you try too hard you grow these horns and stuff.
In the first episode, what did she say?
Might be you're trying too hard to get with chicks or like you're trying too hard to like kind of you know do
is
your
it like
thing.
Hakuna Matata? It's just like
no, maybe it just means like
everyone should be Fooly
opposite of
Cooly.
Fooly Cooly. Fooly Cooly is like you're overwhelmed, you're overthinking it, and then
you're
Hakuna Matata is like
you're overflow.
Yeah, I'm getting overwhelmed. She stopped saying that too. Yeah. I'm overwhelmed.
I'm like, what
she got over? She got over the whole brother thing.
And got used to kind of all the giant robots exploding. I was told by someone in high school or someone on the internet, I do not recall, that Fooly Cooly is a sound nipples make when they're tweaked.
What?
It's like an onomatopoeia.
Whose
nipples? Oh yeah, whose nipples
are we tweaking?
Like how hard are these nipples? Are these glass cutters?
You can't get them from the.
Yeah, no, I don't hear it.
No, I like to. In my mind, it sounds like you're tuning in a radio, like.
This is very true.
Hot 96. Okay.
Yep, that's when you know she's turned on. Is when the NPR comes on. Time to get it.
The FLCK. When they also went Fooly Cooly.
Yeah. What was the name of whatever disease she said at first?
Like, I can't remember what that was either. It was like we were trying too hard that you grow horns or something.
That was hilarious.
But I've always said that my entire life. I hope it's not. If it's from this,
it might be
so
from this.
Angry.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even know it.
It could just be some shit you heard from your dad because honestly,
her dad just what you don't understand. Then
yeah.
It's
I should ask him.
Synonym for a place of things that you can't describe, like feelings.
You should.
Or things that you don't know.
There's no answer on the internet. The internet just says Fooly Cooly is a TV show about a boy.
Wow.
That's what Fooly Cooly means.
That's
what
it is.
Show
That's a
about
TV
a boy.
show.
TV show
guys,
about a boy.
Did you guys enjoy your time? You guys enjoy reacting?
Yes. Let us know how you guys feel about us.
I have
yes.
One last question about the show before we write. Would you suggest it to other people?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna have to text it to people now.
Bro, check out this show.
It's getting in the group chat, y'all. Take out some time, 3 hours.
3 hours.
Just watch it.
Don't try to explain it to them. Just tell them it's really cool.
Like if you have nothing to do on a Saturday, just watch it all the way through.
Block out the 3 hours.
Make it like the morning time when you
no
wake
discussion
up
or intro in between. If you just watch this all the way through, you'd be like, what the shit
right.
is that? Like, you just took something.
Right?
Like, give the kids some melatonin. Put them
Alright, well.
Get in a good bubble bath.
Hope you guys enjoyed this experiment. I was fun. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed watching y'all's reactions. Y'all
For real, I really like this.
Yeah.
Thanks for like allowing us to do this. Yeah, I really forgot the cameras were
just
here.
watching a show. I'm
You
sorry
guys are great.
That's what it's like. You gotta forget the cameras there and just enjoy the time.
Indeed.
We need to watch shows together. That's what I'm hearing. We need to like point this out.
Camera or not, let's go through Cora.
Yes. Let's go to Cora.
God, let's go
yes.
Well, guys, we'll see you at the next one. Bye.
Bye. Fooly Cooly.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that episode of Fooly Cooly with us. Shouts out to Smoke'em, Joe Max, Louis Tolano, Ruby Tiger. Jesse Collins, Allison, Tristan Frower, Edward Boyert III, Kelly Parks, Keyboard Junkie, Sean Torres, the NYR Fan, ZJP, and Diet Dan. Those guys are our super patrons on Patreon, and if you're interested in becoming a patron, feel free to click the big OP to find out how to support us so we can keep on doing these fun and wild things.